Hello, and a warm welcome to all our friends at the House of Acharya. Here, every company has a story, and within every story, there is a lesson for our lives. In this video of luxury segment, the story I am about to tell you is about a world-renowned brand. You too must have heard about this institution many times. At some point in your life, you might have even dreamed of buying their clothes, shoes, or jewelry. Come, let's find out what that logo is, who started the company, and what its history is all about. In life, success is not something you get by sitting back comfortably. It is achieved only through struggle. Today's story is about an ordinary, poor boy who went on to become world famous. As a young boy, he chased his dream and walked exactly 470 kilometers to reach his destination. This journey, which began in a small way through immense hardships, has today become the ultimate global icon of luxury. This is not just the background of a company. This is a story of trust, discipline, reinvention, and the courage to dream bigger than your circumstances. This is the story of Louis Vuitton. In 1835, a 13-year-old boy named Louis Vuitton left his hometown of Anchai and began walking toward Paris, a distance of nearly 470 kilometers. He had no money. Having lost his parents at a very young age, he had no one to support him. But he had only one thing with him: faith. He possessed a fierce determination to achieve something in life and to learn craftsmanship at the highest level. He also knew that Paris was the only place where he could turn his dreams into reality. Eventually, he reached the great city of Paris and took up a job with a master box maker. For years, Louis worked under highly skilled artisans, honing his craft. His sheer dedication to his work, his skills, and his patience made him stand out. As a result, the elite of France soon began to notice his craftsmanship, and day by day, his fame grew. At just 33 years old, Louis opened his very own workshop in Paris with a clear vision. His goal was to create luggage bags and trunks that were easy to use, elegant, and highly durable. That one simple idea would soon introduce him to the entire world. The biggest turning point in Louis Vuitton's life came with a specific innovation. Before Louis Vuitton came along, travel trunks were heavy, rounded on top, and impossible to stack on top of one another. Louis understood this exact problem. Realizing that people wanted lighter, more durable luggage, LV introduced a revolutionary travel trunk, the world's first flat-top, water-resistant travel trunk. Because it was flat, it could be easily stacked, it was lightweight, and it lasted a very long time. Naturally, explorers, wealthy travelers, and royals wanted it immediately. That trunk wasn't just a box, it was a masterful innovation that permanently transformed the way people traveled. As Louis Vuitton's popularity grew, other companies began copying and replicating LV products. Even back in the 1800s, counterfeit goods had started flooding the market. To fight this, in 1896, the company introduced its iconic monogram canvas to the world. This design was a blend of floral motifs, geometric shapes, and the LV initials. It wasn't just a design, it was an identity and a powerful shield protecting the brand from counterfeits. That monogram became the ultimate symbol of the luxury world, and more than 160 years later, it remains one of the most recognized patterns in history, carrying the brand's legacy forward. What truly makes Louis Vuitton powerful is its craftsmanship. Every single product goes through hundreds of stages: cutting, shaping, stitching, and edging. Many artisans train for years just to work on these products. Every single stitch carries the exact same tension, and every cut is perfectly precise. Every small detail honors the legacy left behind by Louis. For over 140 years, Louis Vuitton focused solely on travel goods. But the world was changing. Fashion became global, and luxury became a lifestyle. Therefore, the company expanded itself into clothes, shoes, accessories, and jewelry. This transformation turned Louis Vuitton from a traditional box maker into a complete global luxury powerhouse. To blend craftsmanship with modern style, the brand collaborated with world-famous artists, merging pop culture, art, and fashion into a single narrative. These collaborations became global sensations and established Louis Vuitton as a cultural icon. As time passed, LV continued to evolve to connect with the newer generations. It embraced music culture, street style, digital influence, and global youth trends. The company didn't just follow culture, it shaped culture. From classic travel trunks to modern streetwear-inspired pieces, Louis Vuitton expanded its horizons. The message it sent to the world was clear. Luxury is not about age, it is about identity. The model Louis Vuitton uses to sell its goods is one of the most strictly controlled systems in business. Here is why the brand grew so powerful. LV never holds a sale or offers any discounts. LV never sells its products in discount stores or outlets. LV never sells through third-party e-commerce platforms. LV strictly controls its prices globally. Every single store is directly owned by the company. They do not franchise. This strategy keeps the brand permanently exclusive. It preserves the brand's value and ensures that every product remains premium. When a company refuses to become cheap, it becomes even more desirable to people. The truth is, LV understood this long before anyone else. Today, Louis Vuitton stands as the crown jewel of LVMH, the world's largest luxury group. LVMH owns more than 75 prestigious brands spanning fashion, jewelry, cosmetics, wines, and luxury services. But Louis Vuitton remains the core engine and the most profitable brand of LVMH. This financial strength allows LV to innovate endlessly, from digital luxury to sustainable materials. Whether it is in movies, airports, music videos, red carpets, or social media, you see LV products everywhere. When people buy LV, they aren't just buying a bag. They are purchasing an identity, an elite status, and prestige in society. Even today, Louis Vuitton continues to reinvent itself through virtual stores, augmented reality fashion, sustainable materials, and new age craftsmanship. More than 168 years later, that spirit of innovation keeps driving the company forward, exactly the way Louis Vuitton himself envisioned. Louis Vuitton is not just a company, it is a legacy. It is a symbol of craftsmanship, creativity, and cultural influence. From a tiny workshop in Paris to one of the most powerful names in the luxury world, this is the story of an empire built entirely of faith. This is the story of Louis Vuitton.